Hi guys, this is my second tutorial on here, and this tutorial is dedicated to my country of birth, Grenada, the Isle of Spice, guys. And the reason I'm doing this video is because February 7th is Grenada's independence, and that's a couple days away, and I just wanted to rep my country. I love my country. It's the most beautiful island. My mistake. I think it's the most beautiful island in the entire Caribbean. So I'm just repping my Grenadian roots, and yeah, this makeup tutorial is dedicated to independence. So as you can see, the colors of my flag, it's red, yellow, and green. So that's why I did this look to reflect those colors. So on my eyes, there's green, there's a little bit of yellow, like you could say gold, in the inner corners, and then red on my lip. Of course, I'm wearing yellow. I love yellow. That's my favorite, almost my second favorite color. And yeah, so this is what this tutorial is about. So stay tuned for this look, guys. I love how it came out. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned for the tutorial. Love you guys. Bye. Hi guys. So I'm gonna start this tutorial by doing my crease color. By the way, I already did my eyebrows and prime my eyelids off camera. So I am just using this dusty rose shade to sweep that into my crease, and this is going to be the transition shade that's going to mesh all those beautiful colors together. I'm just going to zoom in so you guys could see that a little better. Throughout the tutorial, there's going to be a lot of shaking. If you guys aren't aware, I do record videos on my phone. Saving to buy a camera. Hopefully I'm gonna have it soon. So if you see shaking, that's just my hand hitting my phone. So that's what that is. So I'm still blending that color, guys. It takes a while to blend stuff, especially your crease color. So still blending in that into my crease. Okay, so now, the first color I'm showing you guys, that color right there is what I used in my crease. I'm going to use this second color to deepen my crease. And you're going to see in a little bit. So I'm just placing that right underneath that dusty rose color. And this color is like a dark brown. And that's just to give me some depth. Shout out to the brow slay though. I've never done red brows before. I actually use a red lip liner and my dark brown brow liner to get that effect. But it looks pretty good. I'm gonna do it more in other tutorials. I really liked it. So I'm still using that same brown color to deepen the crease. I'm gonna do an updated not updated, but I'm gonna do a brow tutorial where I show you guys how I get my brows so crisp and so clean. So stay tuned for that, guys. So now I took a even darker brown, almost black eyeshadow, and I'm just, again, just using that to deepen my crease color. So now I'm going to take some concealer and I'm going to cut my crease. So starting from the inner corner, that's how I usually do it. I know other people have other techniques, but that's how I do it. Start from the inner corner and I just work my way out. So now I'm basically doing the same thing, but you guys are gonna see right now. I had to change my filming location because my husband was being really annoying and he wants attention, and you know, you got to give your all to the makeup slay. So I had to change rooms. So right now I'm just using that same dark brown shade to deepen the outer V of my eyes, because I want that, I don't know, it's like a halo effect, but it's not, because I don't do it in the inner corners, but I just want to, you know, darken the outer corners of my eyes. So now I'm taking the NYX Glitter Primer. I'm going to use this to put my glitter. I'm using the Benai glitter in, I think the shade is just green. And also I'm going to be using the NYX eyeliner. Is it an eyeliner? Glitter liner. But before I do those things, I am just, you know, making sure that everything is nice and sharp. And then I'm going to be applying the green eyeshadow. That's going to be the base for the glitter. And this is from the NYX palette. I'm going to show you guys the palette in a little bit. And this palette is pretty pigmented. I mean, I've seen more pigmented shades from other companies and other brands, but this is pretty good for the price, you know. NYX is not that expensive, but it's also not that cheap. But for the price point, I think it is good. I think the pigment is good and the quality is, you know, good. So guys, yes, this was a palette I was telling you guys about. Um, it is the NYX. I forgot the name of the palette though. It's the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, I think it says. You guys can just pause that and, you know, see what it says. So that's the palette I'm using. So now I'm going to take like a lime green. I wanted to do yellow, but the yellow was a little patchy. So I took a lime green and I placed it in the inner corner. I did go back in with the yellow afterwards, but it was a little patchy. So yeah, that's where I took the yellow and tried to go in, but it was so patchy. I didn't even, you see how patchy that is? I'm not quite sure you guys could see, but I didn't even bother putting more because it was kind of crumbling. It's kind of hard to find a good yellow, but any company. So now I'm going to take the green glitter I just poured a little bit into my into the cap, and I'm taking the glitter primer. I'm just gonna pat that over the eyeshadow. That's just so that the glitter could stick. I'm just patting that very lightly. You don't want to like drag it, because if you drag it like how I just did, if you drag it, it's gonna drag the eyeshadow with it, which it could create patches in the look, and it doesn't look good. So you just want to pat it in. And now I'm just taking that green glitter and just patting that on top of that glitter primer. I'm only doing it over the green part. I'm not doing it over the lime green or the neon green in the inner corner, because that's where I'm going to put the yellow glitter liner from Nyx. Just making sure my camera is focused. And I'm just working really slowly with the glitter because I just want the minimum amount of fallout on my face. But there was a little bit of fallout, but I'm going to show you guys what I did to get rid of it in a few. So I'm just doing the same thing on the other side. Patting the glue. And I know I just said I shouldn't rub it. Look at me, just rubbing it in. But really, you just want to pat it in. You don't want to rub it, because it takes the eyeshadow with it. It could look patchy. So I'm just passing a little bit more of that glitter primer just to make sure that there's no spots that I missed. I just want everything to be filled in with the glitter. So now I'm going to use the NYX glitter liner, and this is in the shade gold. Now this does look really beautiful when I put it on. So I'm just applying that. But this liner, guys, when I finish the entire look, and you're going to see in the end when I show you, this liner peels like crazy. The whole thing was peeling off of my eye. So it's beautiful. It's a beautiful shade, but it's not a really good product from NYX. And I love NYX. I always, say, NYX products is what I use most. The price point is excellent. It's not too expensive. It's just affordable. But this product is the only product that I have a problem with because it peels like crazy. So this is what I do to get rid of the fallout. The glitter, I just take a piece of tape and I just use that, pat it on my face to pick up the excess glitter around my eyes and everything. So this is a little trick that I learned from watching people on YouTube. So now I'm going to take my foundation, and this is the Black Opal foundation. Now this is a different shade from what I used in my last video. This is in Carob, which is a little tiny bit too dark for me, but I like using it because when you put the highlight on, it just evens it out. You could hardly tell that it was, too dark for my skin tone. So I'm just going to use the beauty blender and pat that in and, press it into my skin. It does look orange, guys, I know, but it's gonna work out. Trust me. I know how to work with this foundation and I absolutely love it. It gives me a very skin-like texture or look, and I absolutely love it. See, it's like really dark, but it'll work out. Just got to make sure you get everywhere. You don't want little patches. You just want it to be blended even. So now I'm going to take this ColourPop concealer. I can never remember this shade. I think it is 1060 or 50. I can't. Either 10, 50 or 60. I know. It's a tan color. And I'm just going to highlight with that underneath my eyes. You know, the whole shebang. This concealer is absolutely amazing. I'm going to purchase more of them. It's amazing. I wish ColourPop would come out with foundation. That would be amazing. I would purchase it in a second. Like, I wouldn't even hesitate. Oh, while I'm doing that, guys, I just wanted to say that when I did put on the NYX glitter liner on my eye, there was a burning sensation. I never got that before, but this time, I don't know if it's because I applied a lot. Usually I use it to put like a glitter crease, just a line in my crease, you know. But this time I used a lot of it and it was like burning my eye for a good 5 minutes. I was about to quit the tutorial and take it off, but I decided to continue. But I'm just, you know, just want to put that out there. It kind of burns. Yeah. Well, it burns me. I have sensitive skin, so I don't know about you guys, but that's just my experience. So now I'm going to use the Beauty Blender, the same one I used for my foundation, and I'm going to blend that highlight out. And this concealer is pretty easy to blend out, guys. Once you don't let it dry. If you let it dry, it's going to be really hard to blend out. But once it's wet still, it's easier to blend out. And I must say, like, if you don't want to set this concealer, you don't have to, because it sets on its own. I mean, it's amazing, guys. I can't even stress how amazing it is. But I still do set it because, you know, I'm used to setting my highlight. So I still set it in this video. But you don't have to if you don't want to, because it sets really matte. So now I'm going to go into the contour using this ColourPop contour stick. And I love this color. And I think it's in the shade Plutonic, I think. I don't know. I need to start writing my products down so that when I do the voiceovers, or I should probably start putting the products in the description bar because I could never remember. But I think it's in the shade Plutonic. I'm just gonna, apply that everywhere that I want that shadow, to bring out those cheekbones, to lessen on that 5 head of mine, just to carve out my face. It does seem like I put a lot on, guys, but look, when I blend it out, it's gonna just, look at that. It blends amazing. It just melts into your skin. Look at that. So you just want to make sure you contour and blend it out really good, because you don't want that cast on your face. Like, you don't want to just see that black, well, not even black, but brown line on your face that looks like you just drew something and it's just there. You want it to be blended out so it looks like a shadow. It looks natural. It just, like it looks now. So it will just look natural in the places that it's supposed to look natural. I can't even talk. So I'm just using a beauty blender to blend up my nose, contour. I usually don't do this, but I took a chance this time and it worked out. And boom, there you go. And now, well, not now. You're gonna see in the next clip after I'm done blending. Oh my god, I swear I spent all my time just blending, which is not a bad thing, because it helps the look natural and slayed. So yeah, so now I just jumped the gun, but now I'm gonna use the luxury banana powder, and I'm gonna use that to set my highlight. As I said, you don't have to set it because the concealer, it sets to a beautiful matte finish, but I'm just used to setting, so it's just habit. So that's what I'm doing. I don't bake unless it's like really, like I really want my makeup to stay on. If I'm going someplace and I know I'm gonna have it on for a long time, I'm gonna bake. But usually I just pat the powder into my skin, just press it into my skin, and that's good enough to stay for a couple hours of wear. So you're gonna do this everywhere you do the highlights shade. You're gonna use the setting powder to set it. So now I'm going to take this Mary Kay. Guys, I've had this ever since I was married 4 years ago. So I'm starting to hit pan on this. Absolutely love this powder. And I use it to set my contour. Actually, you can use it to set my... I can use it to set my entire face because it's my skin tone. But I just use it to set my contour. And I'm taking the same brush. It does have a little residual powder on it, and I'm using that to dust off the excess powder, the setting powder, so that there will be no flashback. Why can't I talk today? Oh my god. So now I'm taking the contour shade, also by Nyx, and I'm just gonna press that into all the places that I contoured. It's already set, but I like that extra oomph, you know. I'm just using that same contour powder to snatch my nose. So I'm just going to take a smaller blending brush and use that to snatch my nose even more. Because you know that nose has to be snatched, girl. It does look a little harsh, but I'm going to blend it out and tone it down a little bit. So that's me just blending it out to make sure it doesn't look too harsh and unnatural. Damn, I can't even talk. So now I'm taking this black eyeliner and just lining the bottom, my bottom lash line. And this part is a little hard for me because I always, poke my eyes out. But it's essential to this look because I want it to be a little heavy on the eyes. So yeah. So now I'm going to take this red shade and I'm going to smoke out the bottom lash line. Lash line, girl. So, yeah, I'm just going to smoke out the bottom lash line with that red shade because the colors are red, yellow, and green on this tutorial. So I had green, I had gold, aka yellow, and I wanted a little bit of red. Even though I did do red lipstick, but on the eyes, I wanted there to be a little, a little bit of red. It does look pink on here, but it's actually a red shade. And I'm just pulling that along my eyeliner. I'm just winging that out. So now I'm just going to take this highlighter from Makeup Addiction. What's wrong with me today? This highlighter from Makeup Addiction, and I'm going to highlight my face. Listen, this highlighter is life. Let me tell you, look how beautiful that is. And that's like a tiny bit of highlighter, and it just gets you where you need to go. Like, it gets your whole life together. It gets you to work and back. It gets you through the week. Like, it just gets you, and that's why I love it. It's beautiful. And look at me ODing on it. I wanted this look to be really glowy, So that's why I OD'd on the highlighter. And I still didn't think it was enough. Still not enough. Look at me. Going ham. And I'm going to put a little bit at the tip of my nose to get that cute button nose effect. And down the bridge of my nose, you know, the usual. On my forehead, a little bit on my chin, and on my, what is it, Cupid's bow? My lip. Look how beautiful that looks, guys. Wow. I had a minute there. I'm like, whoa. And I'm just gonna lightly just, you know, pat a little bit into onto my brow bone for a little brow bone highlight. I was feeling it, girl. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous though? Yes. I always feel myself. So guys, this part of the video I had to delete, but I decided to keep it on here because I wanted to show you guys my mistakes, you know. So I'm doing a red lip, but I was going to put red glitter on it, as you're gonna see coming up in the following clips. It wasn't working out with the glitter. I thought it was too much, and the glitter began to get a little chunky. My lip began to get a little dry. It began peeling a little bit. So you'll see that after I applied the glitter, I take off the lip completely, and I just go in with the red lipstick by itself. But I wanted to leave the mistake in the clip so that you guys could see, you know, we're not all perfect when we do makeup. It's a process, you know. There's hits, there's misses, but you eventually get it right. But yeah, that's what's going on here. And this is where it started going downhill, guys. Now I'm applying the same glitter primer onto my lip, and I begin patting the glitter, the red glitter on there. Again, this is a mistake, guys. I erased it and I redid it. So that's me packing the glitter on there. I didn't like how it looked. Excuse me. It was getting so chunky, guys. So chunky on my lip. I should have fast forwarded this part, but it's a learning process, so you guys can learn from my mistakes. So you're gonna see right now that I took the entire glitter red lip off, and I just did the red lip by itself, and that worked much better with the eye look, in my opinion. So yeah. Still had a little residual chunky glitter bits on my lip. So now I'm taking a brown lip liner, and I'm just rubbing that. What am I saying? Rubbing that. I'm just lining the outsides of my lips, just to make the lip a little sharper. You know, I just wanted a little more depth to that red. I didn't just want to just leave it just like that. I wanted to make it a little more sensual, sexy. And I'm just using my finger to just blend those two colors, the red and the brown liner, together so it won't look harsh. You know, and just want it to look blended and nice. So boom, magically there's earrings just appeared. So now I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime mist to set my face. I'm just going to spray that all over my face. Just soak my face in that. I just took a shower in it. So now I'm back. And I'm good. I forgot to put blush on. I keep on forgetting a lot of things. Jesus. But I'm just using an eyeshadow actually as blush. And it looks beautiful. It's a pink eyeshadow from the Nyx palette that I use as my blush. Now I'm going to take a little mascara and apply some to my bottom lashes. And yeah, that's that. This mascara is by Benefit, guys, if you guys were interested. So now I'm gonna zoom out, and I'm gonna feel myself on a whole other level. And this is the end of the tutorial, guys. I hope you guys liked it. Just gonna zoom in so you guys can see that soleil. Yes, my Grenadian queen. Yes. So make sure you guys like the video, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel to show your girls some support. And until the next one, guys, see you later. Mwah.